Oh, look, everybody, it's a flying Toyota.
Got no time for that crap! You son of a bitch!
Alright, Cryptids, what is going on? It is me, Mississippi Gonzo Grunge, aka Rip Redcorn, and welcome to a brand new off-road review on the Karin Everon, which is based off of the recent Hilux that had just came out a while back, because I don't know when this became available. I want to say it was in that Mercenaries DLC, which I know very little about. You know, I could be wrong on the date, but, you know, still. Other than that, this truck has actually surprised me in terms of its speed, and it will roll. I found that out the hard way because I took a corner a little bit too fast, and it went zip. But, you know, there's always a first time for everything. And the other thing, too, that I have learned is that this truck can take on deep water with very little issues. Very little issues. Now, I know you can climb up that. Thank you. Yeah, this thing's got quite a bit of power to it. A lot of power. Which is, other than that, do watch the gas. Watch the gas, because it will get out from under you. So that's one thing I've noticed about this truck is that it will get out from under you if you're not careful. So you do have that to contend with. And like I said, it will take on some water. And there's what I mean by it will roll. Fairly easy it will roll, much like the Sand King. But what it makes up for, it does have the power. One thing I have noticed is that the only way to keep it from rolling is lowering the suspension, but where would the fun in that be? But I do have uses for this truck because I do plan on using it for a video. You know, such as it is. You know, I wonder what this would be like in a Storm Chaser movie. Obviously, it'd be good. But anyway, we're going to take a little bit of a different route. Well, we might as well, you know. We can't do the same thing over and over and over again. That's a drop. But that over there is not. Always look before you leap. Always look before you leap. See? Deep water, not a problem. Whew, get it out the water. You know, I don't really want to play around with it in the water too much, because at that point, you know, it will go blip and pass. So, yeah. But, I mean, just look at that suspension. That's some suspension. That's some ridiculous suspension gain. That's the other thing, too. It will bounce. Do watch how you drive it. Now, I'm not saying go out there and go hell-bent for leather and just, you know, floor it everywhere, because that's also a bad idea. But it can get up it can get up stuff. It can get up what you throw at it. I was not expecting that. That bush distracted me. Oh, well, never mind. We're down here at the Wall of Doom. Which will be easily enough. See? Right around the Wall of Doom. Wall of Doom, not an issue. Easy does it, easy does it. Yeah, I have a couple of cars in the salvage yard. By a couple, I mean, you know, I actually do the salvage yard stuff because, hey, it's a little bit over 60,000. I say a little bit over, it could be more. If you can get lucky, you can get right around 80, but that's only for, like, certain vehicle combinations. See, that's what I mean. This thing will just flat book it. You know, even on dirt, it just gets it. I mean, I don't know how fast this is compared to some of the other ones because I know very little about its, you know, its racing capabilities. But, you know, now that some of you ask, how do you get this? Well, I bought this one through the auto shop because, you know, this will pop up. You know, here's to hoping that a contender will pop up, but I haven't seen one yet. But yeah, this one actually is very, very quick. It's quick. It's got some power behind it. See? Ooh, it's a bucking and jumping. 4-wheel drive too. See, that's what I mean. I mean, it's just a crawling monster. And you don't have to worry about sliding back. For the most part, you don't. Well, other than that, well, at first you don't succeed. Hit the brake, hit the brake. I could save this. I've done this before. I can save it. You see, mistakes might happen on this review, but I can always, you know, find my way out of it. You know, that's what happens. On the off-road review, you might have a little bit of sidewinder action, but you can always get out of it. Oh. Funny enough, I hardly ever use all the biker stuff unless I really need money. You know, such as, well, the document forgery place is very useful because sometimes through the salvage yard robberies, you can keep vehicles. But Rockstar's being a little bit chintzy. I just say just give us one a week. It doesn't matter which one, just pick one. Or better yet, let it be randomized to the player. And then it's like, oh yeah, here's 20 G's. Well, 10 G's if you have the document forgery place. Yep, there it goes. See, that's what I mean by the roll. It does roll fairly easily. But that's the reason why I got it. You know, for the movie purpose. You know, outside of the Storm Chaser movie that I'm thinking about doing, but that might require a modded server. But, you know, use this as a bad guy car. And then, like, for the final wreck, you know, the guy just sends it and it rolls and goes up into a ball of flames. Alright, so some of y'all are wondering, you know, what am I doing all the way out here? Real simple. One, I figured why not continue off-roading this, you know, for a little bit longer. So for those of y'all wondering where I'm at, this is Mount Gordo, which is, you know, Shark Eating a Cheeseburger's right down there. See? You can barely see it, but there it is. Shark Eating a Cheeseburger. So, this was also another path me and Slade kind of discovered. You know, this was kind of, I wouldn't say this was our go-to path for multiplayer, but, you know, this one was a little bit more challenging. And also where it holds some of the most secretive places in, you know, there's a lot of cool stuff in the countryside. It's like, yeah, Los Santos is great, but the countryside's better. It's like, there's all kinds of stuff out there. That spot always gave us a little bit of fits, but, you know, Mount Gordo was more a Slade spot. You know, he loved it. You know, rock crawling, it was perfect. Now, Mount Chiliad, that one's a little bit more of a fun path. You know, if you want to do like really steep hill climbs, Mount Chiliad is the spot to be. And some of it has really steep parts that you're going to need a motorcycle for. So there's that. See, I'm going slow up over this stuff because if you floor it, you got wicked steeps down there. There's a spot on Mount Chiliad we'll have to showcase to y'all. We call it the Lion's Mane. And we have sent many of cars up that and back down again. Ooh, easy does it. Easy, easy, easy. Thank you. This part was always the trickiest because, hey, you got steep drop-offs at either side. So you have to approach it at an angle. And then you have to keep approaching it from an angle here. And then you have a nice little spot right here to send it. Now, the only reason why I use Ratton Canyon is because, hey, it has everything I need to test something out. But here at Mount Gordo is the secret cove me and Slade made. And we shot many videos at this spot. There was always a lot of cool videos shot at this spot. We called it the Cove. Well, it was called Barn Cat Cove. You know, because that's just what we did. And, you know, the fun part is that we would always, well, not do that. There was that spot over there by that tree. We would just hop off of stuff. Which I'm going to see if I can get it up there just so that way I can, you know, for old time's sakes. Not like that, please. But yeah, like right here, this was our spot. And we would just climb up on stuff and just, you know, jump in the water. Well, it wouldn't be like that. It'd be more like a swanton bomb. That's just what we would do. Just do swanton bombs off this spot. You know, this is a very nostalgic place for us. Because a lot of great videos were shot here. But it was also a great spot to try to, you know, dip an off-roader in. Well, there was that one. That's the other thing, too. Do watch it, because this thing will roll with you. But yeah, a lot of great videos were shot at this spot. So, you know, it's just a nostalgic feel that it just brings me back. And it might bring some of the channel OGs back to this particular place. But other than that, I'll be seeing y'all around. So then shoot the like button with a grip skiddly if you enjoyed. And please do comment down below. And you can request off-roaders, but give me some time because I'm working on other projects at the moment. So, be sure to share these videos around because it helps my channel grow immensely. And as always, do smash the subscribe button today and click the notification bell icon to stay up to date. So, excuse me. And as always, y'all have a great day and a ballin' weekend. Don't do anything stupid. And do be careful out there. It's getting kind of wild. So other than that, y'all take care.